Alright, here's the deal. About a year or so ago, I made a video saying I don't want a normal life. But the thing about that is that there's 6 billion people on the planet, and each perspective, each person has a different life. And yeah, a lot of things may be generalized, like, oh yeah, grow up, get a job, get married, have kids, have grandkids, retire and die. Like, yeah, there's kind of a basic formula to life, but in reality, it's a lot more complicated than that. And, well, there's also the whole entire case of being original and blah, all that crap. But it's just like, you know what? Okay, if you want to be original, then start creating something. Start doing something that no one else is doing. You know? Make a big sculpture out of gum. Make a sculpture out of paper where you can lift it up and do crazy things like that. Or, I don't know, something actually original that I haven't seen on the internet before. That would be nice. It's just that, in a time like this, being creative and creating art is really kind of all that's left to do. What's kind of original. I mean, we're basically living in a world when technology is advancing so much to the point where we kind of have all our basic needs met, and in this day and age, we kind of get to know everything. Like, right, for example, I'm holding the entire universe in the palm of my hand because I have a phone. I have the internet. What the hell? I mean, you can learn anything on that. And do we choose to? Do we? No, not really, but I try to. I try to learn. I try and observe. It's a whole new world, and you get to kind of step into different worlds that way. It's kind of like a time machine. We don't really realize how much technology has really helped us to travel through time, even though we have no effect. We're just observers. We're just watchers. So, when we say I don't want a normal life, we're saying that we don't want the life that we have right now. So if there's something you don't like, then change it. And that's kind of what I did. I dropped out of college. I decided to follow my own ideas of being creative and kind of pointless in the view of the workforce because I don't do anything. But in my mind, I've been working on defeating my depression, being creative, trying to figure out how to be original, but realizing, you know what, we all have a part to play in life, and we gotta play that part whether we like it or not. And I don't know if this is really gonna help anybody, but it's just, you have to really learn to be okay with being normal, in a sense, because you gotta kind of have to relate to people in a sense if you want to share stuff. Like, the weirder you are, the more liked you're gonna be, because let's admit it, who wants to be a normal person? Because normal is something really, really boring. Like, who wants that cookie cutter life? Not very many people. Well, what do you do to get out of it? Do you go traveling? Do you do creative things? Do you just follow the lines and realize that's not really following the lines at all? Each life is different, and you know what? The entire purpose of our life is to love one another and to figure out what we love and what we can get back to the world, because you know what? We're all put here for a reason. At least I like to think like that. I like to think that we're put here for a reason. We're not just taking up space and time and energy for no entire reason, because why would there be a universe in which something was pointless? You know, there's not one part of my body that doesn't have a function in my same form. I don't know about the tonsils. That's a question I have, but I know they're there for a reason, and hey, whatever. You know? It's just, life is what you make it, I guess, in a sense, and, yeah, I just have to be content with that. So, I hope this helped. If it didn't, then hey, if it didn't, but that's just my mentality on it, because I don't really know what else to do about it. Well, I mean, if you have a better idea, then please tell me and correct me, because Lord knows this girl loves being corrected and learning things, because I'm not in school no more, so learning things is still something I really, really want to do. Hence the internet. Anyway, bye guys, I'll see you in the next one.